What's up, guys? Bionic is back again with another Transformers video review. This time it is of Generations Cliffjumper, which, if you want to get technical, it's War for Cybertron Cliffjumper. Now, War for Cybertron Cliffjumper obviously is the exact same mold as Bumblebee, only redone in red, and it has a new head mold. Now, there are actually a couple things I actually want to go over with his transformation, because it's actually a lot tougher than most people would have taken as a deluxe figure. Much tougher. But yeah, like, I know a lot of people have already discussed this about this figure. He looks like something coming straight out of Tron. I can see why. Because all these little yellow lines look like they come right out of Tron. Don't you agree? I really do like the silver Autobot symbol templed right on top of there. Sponsored by Toshiba! But, you know, yeah. Like, I ran into a couple of quality control issues this time around with this mold. The Bumblebee version of the mold holds together pretty decently in robot mode, but it doesn't hold together all that well in car mode. This holds together very well in car mode, but there's some issues in robot mode. So that's one thing that I just wanted to get out of the way straight on. And other than that, I can't really think of anything else other than the fact that if you kind of stand them up, and I don't have any fancy editing softwares where I could put another one next to him, but if you actually put at the bottom is pointed this out. If you put two of the same mold next to each other like this, it looks like an avocado. Yeah. Now, there's another thing that I'm going to point out, but I'm only going to point it out when I get to robot mode. Now, to get to robot mode, what you're going to do is you're going to come underneath here. Oh, he does have a gun. It plugs in here, but the legs take so long to tab in that I just didn't plug it in. So, yeah, I'm going to come right here, pull all this apart, flip his well, alright, hold on, this is kind of already starting to fall apart. Let me, screw it. Now, come on. Sometimes he holds together in car mode a little too well. But yeah, you flip this up and click his waist into place. You untab these and you flip them all around. Straighten out his arms. Extend the legs, and at the same time the wheels will slide in. Flip this piece around. Sometimes it doesn't work exactly the right way. That's weird. It usually never screws up like this. I don't know why it is now. There. I hate the ball joint on this one. There we go. Again, you just do the same thing on the other side. Tab it all together, and there you go. There's his legs. And in just a moment, I will extend and lift the camera up. Now, to finish off his transformation, these pieces fold up and onto his arms, like that. The backpack flips up like this, completely folds up, tabs together, kind of just folds up like this. flip his head around with this panel, and then you straighten up his head, and then this piece will actually slide forward and lock that panel into place, so his head isn't flipping around on you like 24/7. And there he is in robot mode. I like the robot mode a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. The robot mode looks awesome. Now, one thing we're gonna mention is that Bumblebee, he was yellow, and all these panels on him that are yellow were actually a really orangey red. And on here, since he's red, they made those yellow. I find that very convenient. Again, comes with the same exact weapon, only it has a red barrel instead of a yellow one. Plug that right into his hand, and he's got yellow blades instead of, well, red. And the head is something I actually want to get into really quick as well. His head is actually significantly different and actually a lot better. You can't see it just due to the way my camera is. Like, I don't have my really good quality camera with me right now, aka my aunt's, but this is he's a really cool figure. I'm not gonna lie, I really like even though he's just a straight out repaint with just, I'm sorry guys, the camera like jump started and like it just, the batteries were low, so I tried rushing through it, and the video just, so yeah, I deeply apologize guys. But you know, basically now I believe I was at the point where I was going to ask the question, would Cliffjumper be a worthy figure for your collection? Is he worth the 1148? I think he is, but some people that I know actually freaking hate Transformers where the rear of the car just becomes this gigantic shell of a backpack. That's something that when one of my buddies got a hold of the Bumblebee figure, he decided to say screw it to Cliffjumper because of that. I don't have Bumblebee, so I had no choice but to pick up Cliffjumper, and I really like him. He's definitely a worthy figure for my collection, and basically, like, just because of how much posability you can get out of him, I've actually gotten him into a couple of really neat poses. Like, I think this was one of them. Yeah, that was one of the poses I had him into. So yeah, would Bionicle Combiners recommend Generations Cliffjumper or War for Cybertron Cliffjumper? Hell yeah, he's definitely worth the money. I got him for $11.48. I picked him up at Target, and there actually is one more figure that I picked up at Target today, but his review is long from getting done right now. So yeah, I decided to do him first because he was a little easier. Anyways, that's it. Bionicle Combiners signing out.